Yeah, as he was saying, we were watching your show in Nantes 2 days ago. You were playing with Mondo. It was a really good venue. It was sounding really good.
Yeah, good fun.
So, are you doing? You're mixing both, right? You're doing the tour with Stöner, and you are having 3 days with Mondo as well.
Well, I started this tour on April 20.
Yeah,
Stöner.
right.
And we did 33 shows, and they went home. And I stayed back, and Mondo came over 2 days later. And we just did 22 shows in 23 days. We finished last night in Brest and came here this morning.
Right.
And Stöner was back over here. So good Stöner until July 2.
Right.
I go home.
So when Stöner started, we thought, okay, it's gonna be a one album project, but it seems like it's going and going because you are releasing a second album in less than a year after the debut album, Stöner's Rule. You have Totally now, so it seems serious.
Yeah, well, when we did Stöner, when we did Totally, we did 2 records at once. So there's another record that's done.
All right.
It's going to come out called Boogie Down to Baja.
Right.
And that should be coming out. I don't know if it's going to come out this year or next year, but we mixed it and mastered it at the same time we did Totally.
Right.
So we recorded at the same time. We had extra songs, and we just made 2 records.
All right. So there's 8 songs on Totally.
Yeah, there's another one.
And you have people like that song from Bad Religion, or you have Lali also. So who else is on the other record?
Well, Hetson's on the next record too, because we had to do a solo on another song as well that's going to come out on the next record.
Right.
Fans.
Yeah, of course.
So we had time off like everyone else, and we had a bunch of songs we were writing, and we just recorded them all at once and finished 2 records. You only put so much music on one vinyl, so we did 2 records, and the next one should be coming out. I'm not sure when it's going to come out.
It's going to be this year. Yeah. So on the
Totally, we can stay on tour, that way.
So Totally you have songs like Party March, but you also have long jams. So it's the same on
the next record has some fast stuff on it,
right? Which are your favorites, I presume?
Yeah, we did some fast stuff, and there's a couple jams on it, but there's also we also did a cover song, which is odd for us. But we did "City Kids" by Motorhead,
right?
Which is fun.
Cool.
We thought we should do a tip of the hat for Lemmy, So we did that, and it was good fun. We wrote a couple punk songs and a couple stoner kind of jams, and so it moves around quite a bit nice on the record. And there's a really good long song called
Too many songs by now.
I'll think of it in a second.
Yeah,
too many. It's coming out of the Mondo tour. I'm like, what song what?
No worries. No worries at all. So, last night...
a long tour.
Yeah, I know. So last night, closing the day, was Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains. He's presenting his solo album, 3rd solo album. But even having 3 solo albums, he played a lot of Alice in Chains songs. He played like 8 or 9. You as well, you were closing your set today with Wind Machine from Kyuss. Do you feel like, in some sort of way, obligated to still play those songs for people who didn't watch it yet, or?
Well, I think it's up to. We want to play them because we still get something out of it. And it's fun to play, and I think. I don't know if obligated is the right word, but maybe obligated is the right word. We kind of owe it. We do owe it to our fans that like the older stuff, to not just make them listen to the new stuff. Kind of season the set with something old in there. And we do Gardenia sometimes too, and I think it's important to do that. It's like if I went to go see Motorhead, and
I saw the crowd was like when you started. And you miss one part of the guitar today, and then you say, okay, relax, it's coming, because you already saw that people were going to get mad on that song, right?
Yeah, we weren't doing it at first. Our first tour we didn't do any old stuff. And kind of talked to Brand, kind of all came to an agreement like, man, we got to do some of the old stuff. Fans want to hear it.
I love it.
Kids want to hear it, and old people want to hear it. Especially the older people our age, they want to hear it. And but the young people, I think, want to hear it because they never got to see Kyuss.
Right.
Never had a chance to see the band play. So when we did Kyuss Lives, it was kind of important to do for us because a lot of the bands weren't around when we were doing it. We weren't that big, like people we kind of caught on later. And so it's kind of was our obligation to try to keep it as close to the CD or the recording as it was. Right. We did it because that's all they know it from. And it's kind of the fans' band, and if they want to hear a tune or two, we got to do it.
Great. Actually, I was there when the Kyuss Live project came alive, and they played in Madrid in Sony Sphere. But it seems that the project started well, but then it ended in a lawsuit. So, do you still have regrets about what happened? Well, not only with that, but with Kyuss itself.
I kind of feel like this. I kind of feel like, I wrote a song on the new last Mondo record called Kyuss Dies.
Yeah.
And it's true to that. Here Come the Suit and Ties.
Actually, you play that song on Dance, yeah.
And it's kind of like, here come the suit and ties, here come the lawyers, the suit and tie guys are coming to kill the band. And we don't really have a choice, so we're, I say in there, they're sailing away, ownership, pirates. We were the pirate ship. People that owned the name were the ownership, and then we were the sunken ship. So it's one of those things, I feel personally that it's the fans' band. When the band existed through until '95, with the record label Push and all this behind it as a band, it got to this height.
Yeah.
And the band broke up, and then years later, fans trading MP3s, CDs, cassettes, whatever, it grew to this big. So, without any label push, without a band existing, so it's the fans' band. They took it further than we ever did, and they wanted us to play. I thought we should be able to play, but I don't have any ownership or stake in the name. Right. Brant came up with the name. He doesn't have ownership in it. He left the band at one point. The existing members registered the name. So it's just as simple as that. I kind of feel a lot of different ways about it. I feel like, why do you want to own the name if you want to kill the band?
Yeah.
Let us run with it and have a good time. We're playing with all respect to the music that we can, as close to it as we can, and the fans, we owe it to them.
Yeah, really. So just to finish the question, if you search Stöner on Google, the genre, right? It came Kyuss, it came you guys, Oliveri, John Garcia, Ambio. It was an obvious choice to call your project Stöner.
Brand had a name, the Blonde Lebanese, which is a strain of hashish.
All right.
And
it's a cool name.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good. And I was sitting there, I was like to Ryan, I said, why don't we just call it Stöner? And Ryan goes, yeah. Brand goes,
it's a dots.
We're like, somebody's got to have this name, right?
Yeah.
And nobody had the name, and we were like, let's call it Stöner. It is what it is,
Yeah. It's a cool name, actually. What everyone was asking about that. So thank you so much for your time for the interview. And grab something to eat now and just enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thank you.
All right.